In today's video, fish pie, nice and easy, nice and crispy on very top, golden brown and delicious, and it will be enough for 3 dinners or lunches. Okay, we're gonna start with our ingredients for a fish pie. We'll need 50 grams of all-purpose flour. We'll need 1 lemon and some dill, big bunch of dill. They'll go nicely with the fish. We'll also need, of course, a leek. If you want to, you can change the leek for onion, just white regular onion. And fish. Fish is your choice, of course. I've got Icelandic cod in here. Of course, you want to make sure that you've got good quality fish. Ideally, you want to mix a few different types of fish and it will taste even better. I've got also prawns in here because my kids love them. But you can just use basically, you know, some fish mixed up, salmon and cod. Icelandic cod is my favorite. So we're gonna mix them together. Depends on the dish you're gonna be making it. You want enough fish for your fish pie, and we'll need 370 milliliters of warm milk. It has to be warm when you mix it with other ingredients. So that's all we'll need. We're gonna start with chopping meat on the nice chunks. So we're gonna cut them in a bite-sized pieces. The fish. We need a fresh chives, big bunch like this. Okay, we're gonna start with potatoes. I've got in here 2 kilograms of potatoes. We're gonna peel them and cook them with salt. It depends what size of a dish you've got. I've got Pyrex in here, but this one's a bit wider than the standard one. That's why I've got 2 kilograms of potatoes in here. You might be okay with 1.5 kilogram. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna boil the potatoes with some salt to make a mash. We're gonna of course put the potatoes once cooked through the mash rice. I will show you later on to make them nice and smooth. We're gonna cook and boil basically until cooked with a pinch of good salt. With a good pinch of salt. Okay, our leek, we have to clean it inside really well throughout because it's usually there's a dirt inside, and we're gonna cut it in nice bite sizes. Be able to fry it. Of course, we're gonna get rid of the end. Our fish, we want to cut them for a nice bite sizes. We don't want them too small because we're gonna be falling apart, and it's gonna be tiny amount of fish and falling apart. So we want nice big chunks like this. As you can see, we've got nice chunks of fish in here, cod, and then we've got a salmon. We're gonna cut it in bite sizes as well, and we've got our prawns. So it's a nice mixture of fish. We want to get better quality fish, better fish pie, and once it's done, the fish pie will last us 3 days in a fridge once made. Our fish ready, and now we're gonna chop our dill. This will be perfect. If you don't have fresh dill, you can use dry as well. It's completely fine. Our potato we're gonna put through the rice presser, as you can see in here. We're gonna add some salt, pepper, a bit of milk and butter. We've got salt, pepper, butter, a bit of double cream, and we're gonna mash it this way, most creamy. Okay, now we're gonna measure 75 grams of butter. We're gonna fry it up on a high heat and add our leek. We're gonna fry up 76 grams of butter. In a separate pan, we're gonna heat up 570 milliliters of milk, so it's nice and warm. To take out one of those, so there is no big chunks made up once we're making a sauce. Okay, now we're gonna add our leek to the fried butter. Our leek frying nicely. Now we're gonna add some flour. Sprinkle the flour in. How we're gonna make our sauce. We want to combine all the ingredients, make our sauce nice and creamy. Now, as you can see, the sauce has thickened up. Now is a good time to add lemon zest. We're gonna add fresh lemon juice, salt, pepper, and then our fish and some dill. Our sauce, while it's on the heat, we have to stir it constantly so it doesn't. We're not gonna get lumps. Add our fish straight in to her hot sauce, and of course fresh lemon juice. And now we mix everything together with the sauce, and we're gonna cook it for a few minutes only. 5 minutes we're gonna fry it with the fish. We're gonna add fresh lemon juice. Our lemon juice will go incredibly with our fish pie. We're gonna put our fish to the dish, add a little bit of dill, i na to on top we're gonna add mashed potatoes. We can store it in the fridge for 3 days after it's done. Mashed potato on top, and we're gonna put it in our oven for about 40 minutes on 180. Our fish pie is ready, nice and crispy on top, as you can see in here. Delicious, and it's gonna be definitely enough for about 3 days for lunch or dinner. Nice and crispy on top.